welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, I will be sharing with you part 6 of my colouring book collection, and this will be the rest of the first shelf of my Disney books. This will also include the bookmarks, the larger square format books, the small square books, small glue bound books, and also some of these square pixel colour by number books. So this might be a little bit of a longer video, but yeah, it's just sort of how it's working out, so I hope you guys don't mind. So yeah, without further ado, what I will do is share the bookmarks with you first. So let's zoom in. Okay, so the first set of bookmarks are the Disney Mickey and Co. bookmarks. These are by Hatchet Heroes. I have used a few of these. Some have been given as gifts, but I will be honest, these are not my favourite. This was the first set of bookmarks I bought. They are really detailed, as you can see. But they're still, they're still cute nonetheless. And I've got 2 that are works in progress here. This has been a work in progress for years. This one and that one. So zoom out a little bit more, I think. There we go. That's a bit better. The next set of bookmarks are the Obra's Mistress, again by Hatchet Heroes, and these are really, really beautiful. I love this set. It's a lot more approachable than the Mickey Mouse set. I find that one to be quite overwhelming, but yeah, these are lovely. I have coloured a few in here, and they are no longer in the book. I'm not sure if I might have some just to the side of me actually. No, I don't. I thought I might have had some in the little storage unit to the side, but I don't, I'm afraid. Okay, then I have Disney Villains Méchants, Art Therapy, Hatchet Heroes. This is a relatively new one to me. I only got this one a few months back. So as you can see with the washi tape, it hasn't been worked in yet. But yeah, this is a really, really fun set. And I did also get one of these for Connor as well, because the Disney villains are his favourite. Look at that. How cool. And I've seen people colour these and then laminate them as well, which I think is such a great idea. Flotsam and Jetsam. Oh, Madame Medusa. Gotta love her. Yeah, so there is that set. Then I have this set. This is the mini portraits, and this has got quite a few bookmarks missing. I coloured a few from here, but my girls have had quite a few as well. So I've been looking around to see if I can get another one of these, and I can't find it anywhere at the moment. But that's okay. That's all right. There's still plenty in here to colour. I'm not keen on these ones. That's just, no, not my thing. But they are really, really lovely. This is probably one of my favourite sets, the portrait set. Duchess and the Kittens from Aristocats. Belle, Megara. Yeah. And because they are glue bound, they do come out really easily, but that's okay. Just try and keep them together as best I can. The next set is the Disney Petit Poupées, again by Hatchet Heroes, and I've coloured one from this set. I love this set so much. Absolutely love it. And it kind of goes hand in hand with the Petit Poupée large square colouring book that you will see in a little while. So yeah, absolutely love this set. So I've done this one of Tinkerbell, and she's got stickles on her wings and on the little pom-poms on her shoes. I don't know if that's going to show up. I hope so. So yeah, really like how that one turned out. Got a bit of watercolour there with this stippling technique that I love to use with my watercolours. Do you know, I think this might be my favourite set actually. I take it back. It was the portraits set, but yeah, I think this is definitely taken top spot. So cute. And then the last set of bookmarks is the Disney Companions de Toujours. And I believe this was a gift from my beautiful friend Reese at Reese's Spooky Creations. I think that's their channel name. I'm so sorry. I will link their channel in the description for you, along with anyone else who has a YouTube channel that I mentioned in this video. Again, I will link them in the description. Hi, Link. You're gonna, yeah, you can't sit on the books, buddy. I'm gonna need them. I'm sorry. Good boy. Yeah, this again is a really beautiful set. I love that, of the Seven Dwarfs. I think that'll be the first one that I colour in this set. I love that page so much. You know, and you don't have to shade these if you don't want to. You can just go in with markers and just straight colour if you want. You know, markers, pencils, whatever you like. Or if you want to do all the shading and stuff, again, you can do that too. They look amazing, you know, regardless. Gel pens work great on these as well. I really like using gel pens for like the little flourishes and embellishments and stuff. Love this of Sven. Absolutely love it. Poor. Yeah, so really gorgeous set of bookmarks. Okay, so we're now going to move into the larger square books. So let me zoom out a smidge. Okay, so this is Disney Le Grand Carré Petit Poupée, and this is the book that these bookmarks are kind of like companion to. And this is a stunning book. I absolutely love it. I do apologise about the lighting today. It's looking really cloudy and gloomy outside, which is definitely a change from the weather that we've been having. So yeah, the lighting isn't great, I'm afraid, but I just can't justify putting my overhead light on. But yeah, look at this. Love this page. I love all the pages in this book. Yeah, I've coloured a few. So this was my first page I completed in the book. This is Tinkerbell. Very cute. This was my second page, and this was done as a buddy colour with my partner Connor from Connor's Creative Colouring. I did put some face and body glitter on all the swirly bits, and then I decided I didn't like it, and I tried scraping it off, and yeah. So not my best work. And then Connor and I did this one as a buddy colour. This one was really plain, not fussy, nothing like that. But I don't know, I'm looking at it now and I wouldn't mind maybe going in with a bit of pencil shading just on the Celtic knotwork in the background. And maybe a pale grey pencil just to add a little bit of highlight and shading on the bears. But yeah, really cute page. But these are all so adorable. I definitely need to come back to this one soon. I love this page. Absolutely love this one. But I think when I was last looking through the book, this was the one that I wanted to do next. But I don't know what kind of happened to my copy. It arrived like it, where like some of the pages, I don't know if you see, they've got like a crease, you know, through like, you know, the front few pages. But never mind. So that is Petit Poupée. Then I have Le Grand Carré Portraits. I don't really colour in this one. The spaces are really big, so I find it quite intimidating. They are beautiful, beautiful pictures, don't get me wrong. Yeah, see, I love that one of Daisy Duck. Whenever I look through this book, I'm like, yeah, I wanna colour this one. So I think that would be the first page that I do in here, because as you can see, it's an untouched book. But yeah, still really cute. But I don't know if you guys have noticed this as well, for any of you who have these larger square Disney books, but the paper seems to, I don't know, it, even if my alcohol markers are not running out, if they're really juicy, you know, and working really, really well, I don't know, the markers just seem to go patchy in these books, and I don't understand why. So yeah, but anyway, this is Grand Classique, again by Hatchet Heroes. I think I've got one coloured in this book. I do really, really love this one. That's from The Black Cauldron. I watched that for the first time a few months back now with Connor. We were on video call and we watched that movie together. I had never seen it before, so I really like this one. Yeah, so I've coloured this page in here. I'm so proud of that one. Nick and Judy. Yeah, really, really proud of that one. Just put that back over the page to protect it. Hi, buddy. I think in a second I'm going to just adjust my camera angle as well, because it just, I don't know, feels a little bit off. But yeah, really cute book. That's lovely as well. I need to come back to this one soon, because it is really, really lovely. Okay, right, I'm just going to adjust the camera angle and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm hoping this is a little bit better. This is Tour de Monde. You've definitely got lots in this one to keep you busy. You've got lots in all of them really, but yeah, I've got yellowing on this page. Yeah, I started on this one, so that's a work in progress. I don't know what brown marker I used, but it yellowed really bad. I need to come back and get that page done. Oh, that's cute. That is really cute. I love that. That would be a lovely summary page to do, wouldn't it? Do you know, I might actually put a flag on that one. Got a load of flags that I used the other day when I was doing my my Lulu Mayo rank and rate video. So the the page flags that I had used to flag like my favourite pages, I've got them all in a little little pile here, so I'm reusing them. Yeah, that's really cute. I might have to keep that out. Again, I used just a little bit of marker to base some of their faces. So no completed pages in that one as yet. That hasn't put washi tape on it either. I normally have washi tape on my books that oh, if I can get it out, just to indicate that they're untouched. So let's put a little bit of tape on this one. I just like to be able to see, just from looking at my shelves, what books are untouched, which is why I just put a little bit of washi tape just around, whoops, just around the top, like that, so I can see just from looking at my shelves. Okay, so there's that one. Then I have the Le Grand Carré Pop Art. This is a really, really fun book. And these are great because they are all single-sided, these books, which I love. I've got a few pages done in this one. That one. And that has got, I don't know if you can tell, it's got gel pen on it. I didn't do any shading on that one apart from a little bit on the background here, but the rest, and in here, the rest is just... This is my most recent, I think, and this was a buddy colour with Connor. Again, just straight coloured with alcohol markers, and then used yeah, this was an Artistro glitter paint pen. Jelly Roll Moonlight on there. Very, very cute. That was my first page I coloured in here, and that has got a lot of gel pen on it. It's a bit garish, but it's fine. I had fun. I love the sketchy style of this. I think that is beautiful. This one of Sebastian, again, just alcohol markers and gel pens. Yeah, that is it for the pop art book. Then I have a Disney Table. I did have a page that was a Forever Whip in here, and it just, it was a disaster, so I did remove the page from the book. So this is currently sat on my shelf as an untouched book. I really like, where was that page? This one. Love this page of King Stefan, who is Aurora's dad. I can't remember this guy's name, but he is Prince Philip's dad in the movie Sleeping Beauty, and yeah, I just think this is a really, really lovely page. I love this one as well. It is coming over really dark outside, so I might have to admit defeat, I think, and put my overhead light on. Okay, I will do that for you now. Okay, hopefully this is better. I have now just closed over 2 of the curtains and put my overhead light on, so yeah, really, really lovely book. This is a really cute one. I do really like that one. Oh, this is Nick giving out the ice lollies to the little like hamsters or gerbils or something. Very, very cute. Next we have mandalas. I don't know if you can hear that, but it has just started pouring with rain. So yeah, and this is a project book with Connor. And there is some fantastic pages in here. This one is a work in progress, as is this one. Put the flag up there, because normally if I have flags up here, that means there's a whip or a page that I would like to colour. If the flags are here on the side, it means the page is completed. So, but yeah, love that one. I've done this one. This was a body colour with Connor. It was a whip for a while, but yeah, I'm glad we came in and got that one finished. This was the first page I completed in this book, and I coloured this one for Aaron because Donald Duck was his favourite Disney character. I thought I had done more in here than that. I guess not. So just the 2 pages in that one so far. And then we have this one. I love this book so much. This is Coloriage Mystère Portraits. Again, printed single-sided, and this is a colour by number. But yeah, I have really battled with alcohol markers on this paper, like I was mentioning earlier. And so I find that either my water-based markers, which I have the Crayola Super Tips and the Staedtler dual-ended markers, they work beautifully on this paper, as do the Languo gel pens. They work amazing, and also acrylic paint pens. I've done a few pages in here. This was my most recent, and the dark brown outline for Belle's hair, the pale yellow here, and then this turquoise colour for the leaves. That is all Languo gel pens. This one of Sebastian. Paint pens and water-based markers. This was my first page in the book, and I was really on the struggle bus, so I need to come in and fix this. As you can see, the alcohol marker that I used on her face and her hair, it was just really, really patchy. I really struggled with it. So I admitted defeat, and I went in with my Crayola Super Tips. But I don't know, I'm looking at it and I don't feel like there's enough of a definition between the darker and lighter purple stripes. But then I did use some super golden markers on here as well for a bit of shine, and I do love how that looks. And then to top it off, I smudged her eyeliner. So, but I can fix this with, with an acrylic paint pen, so it's not a problem. But yeah, I want to come back in and fix that one. But I love this book so much. I love it. Oh, I like that one of Ursula. That's a really good page. They're all amazing. Yeah, I love this book. Absolutely love it. So that is the Coloriage Mystère Portraits. And this is Coloriage Mystère Petit Poupées. And this is by Hatchet Little Heroes. And again, this is very much the same as like the bookmarks in the other book that we saw, although it has different images, but it's the same style. And yeah, these are gorgeous. So again, printed single-sided. This is a relatively new book to me. I haven't had this one long at all, but I have coloured one page in here so far. And it was this one of Mulan. So I just need to come in and just paint out the border, because I used to leave it in my colour by number books, like, you know, like this, just used to leave it. It never used to really bother me, but as time's gone on, yeah, it, you know, where I swatch my colours down here, trying to match them to the colour key, yeah, it annoys me. So I like to just paint out the borders to get rid of that once the page is done. But I think maybe a nice orange would look nice around the border on this one, just to pick up the colour here. I think that would look nice. So there is that one. Okay, so I'm now moving into the square pixel colour by number books. So this is Disney Tsum Tsum Carré Magique, again by Hatchet Heroes. This one isn't my favourite because the blocks are kind of like brickwork, so they're kind of slightly offset. I don't know, it's printed quite pale as well. Can you see that? So I have done a few pages, but like I said, I find that these take me a lot longer than the other pixel books where the squares are all just, you know, they're all in a row. But yeah, I've done a few. So there's those two. This one, Colour Your Horde, September 2019. So nearly 6 years old. Yeah, so there is that one. Then I have the Carré Mystère Disney Mickey and Friends. I've got a few done in this one. I usually like to work through these in order, but I do think I've jumped around in a couple of the books just because I found some pages for prompts. So yeah, I tried the X method on this one, and I just, yeah, I don't know, just I like the way the colours pop when you do the full block colour. So I tried it. So there is Disney Mickey and Friends. Then I have Carré Mystère Gal Power. But some of these I kind of feel like I've come to a brick wall because they require so many browns, and I just don't have that many in my arsenal. So yeah, some of these are actually really tricky to colour. I mean, look at that. I'm just, yeah, some of the colours look exactly the same. So this one, Rapunzel and Pascal, so I wrote that one there. Her skin tone was way off on this side, so it's before sunbathing, too long in the sun. So yeah, I've just got the 2 pages in here, and then I put a little jasmine sticker down there. Then I have Disney Love Stories. And I think, yeah, this has got bigger pixels in this one. You can see where I spilled coffee. Can you see that? Yeah. Caught quite a few of my Disney books. That was when I kicked over the big full mug of coffee. And yeah, I got a lot of my Disney books with it. And I ruined my Thomas Kincaid books, but I have replaced those now. Okay, so we've got this one. I just wrote one here with a gold uni pink pen. Kisses for Thumper, Roger and Anita. The pixels, like I said in this one, they are bigger. I think they're like that. Oh no, they're not. I thought it was like that in the Girl Power book, but it's not. Then I have this one, Disney Animo, Carré Mystère. Emperor Kuzco. Is this Amelia and Abigail? I think that's what they're called. Congo and Purdy. Love this one of TikTok. I think that's so cute. Lucifer. As you can see, I do write on some of my pages. Just, yeah. Jiminy Cricket. I've got quite a few done in that one. And a couple of these books I do have duplicates of, because I was contacted a couple of years ago, I think. And a lovely lady said, you know, she had these books and she knew that I really enjoyed colouring in them. And could she send them to me? And I was like, yeah, absolutely, I would love it. So, yeah, she's really kindly sent me some, bless her. So this is Disney Babies Cuadrados Mágicos. So this is the Spanish version, I believe. Oh, I have got a few done in this one as well. That one was for a prompt. That one. This was done Disney Birthday Bash 2023. So it was like 2.5 years ago, that one. I don't like how this turned out. This was my most recent page in the book. And yeah, I don't like how it turned out. I need to try and do something to it, but I don't know what. But they're just so fun. I love these books. They're so relaxing as well. And just sit there with some water-based markers and just have at it with them. Yeah, I just find them really, really relaxing. I just wrote here, I just can't wait to be king. Disney Birthday Bash 2022. So that one's 3.5 years old. This was from 2021, December. This page was dedicated to Rebecca because she sent me this book, my beautiful friend Rebecca, in the States. Okay, then I have Disney Grand Classique. And I think this is one that I've kind of come to like a bit of a standstill with due to the amount of browns in the colour palette. We've got Chicken Little, Pocahontas, Merlin and Arthur. I really like this one, Maleficent. Yeah, I started off strong with this book, but I have no idea who these are or what film they're from. And then there was a random brown square here, and it still really bugs me, so I need to get a paint pen or a Languo pen and just go over that. I don't know why. It's just a random pixel. So there's that one. Okay, and then we have Disney Buddies, Carrez Mister. And I don't think I've coloured much in this one either. Friendship, again, this one was for a prompt. I've got some bleed through here from the previous page, yeah. Love this. That was done November 2021. Love it. Absolutely love it. So that is the Pixel colour by number books. So I'm now going to move on to my small square books and then the small glue bound. So let's zoom in a smidge for these. Okay, so this is Disney Art Deco, again by Hatchet Heroes. And this was a project book with my beautiful friend Jamie at Finding Joy in Colour. However, I did this page here as Zazu from Lion King. I did that as a buddy colour with Connor recently. But yeah, I've got a few done in here. And this one of Shere Khan. I love this book. This is my favourite out of the smaller square books. Ursula. I used to have a piece of paper in here with the pencils and colours that I was using on her. That is frustrating. I'm sure it was my Black Widow pencils, but yeah, that's annoying. But I love this book. It is double-sided, so I wouldn't recommend alcohol markers unless you're prepared to sacrifice a page on the reverse. Peter Pan. Second star to the right and straight on till morning. As you can see, I just like adding a little bit of writing to some of my pages. This one of Coco, I did use alcohol markers on here because this was just a title page. So I put some like scrapbook paper and some stickers on and just put, you know, relabeled it with the heroes because that's what the title of this section of the book was. This one, Mr. Smee, I really like this one. Really like how he turned out. But yeah, this is just a fantastic book, and it's so portable. It's really lovely. Jeannie. Jessie and Rex. Tiana. And then I have, Cinderella and Jasmine at the front. So there is that book. Then I have the small square Disney portraits. Again, I've got a few done in this one. This is double-sided as well, apart from a few pages in the back that you can use to make tags or gift notes or whatnot. So I've done this one with Pluto. It was a whip for a really, really long time. It didn't take long to finish it. This one of Bagheera, that was a buddy colour with Connor. And I used pretty much all Crayola crayons on this one. It took quite a lot of layers of the black to get Bagheera to this colour, but it still turned out really nice. And then I used an acrylic paint pen, some Jelly Roll metallic and Jelly Roll glaze for these leaves, but it wasn't completely dry and I closed the book. And then I just wrote Bagheera here and put a few dots with a silver uni paint marker. Ooh, Cheshire Cat. Not my favourite in the book, but it's alright. Minnie Mouse. This was so quick and easy, and that was all done with Crayola twistable crayons and then some Jelly Roll in the background. It was a Jelly Roll metallic and Stardust. No, was it? No, it wasn't the sparkly pink. This one. This was the oh my goodness, the Pentel Hybrid dual metallic. We got there in the end. Sadness. Love how that one turned out. Love that page. Merida. I did use alcohol markers as a base on this one. I didn't like the page on the reverse, so I just glued those pages together. So I put some silver framed stickers there. Yeah, that's everything for portraits. And then this one, Disney Pixar Le Carrez Dart Therapy. This is the Coco book, and this was a gift from Connor. Yeah, this was a gift from Connor quite a few years ago now. And I love this movie so much, and this book is beautiful. It is quite detailed, so yeah, I think it'll be, you know, water-based markers and gel pens and fine liners in here. I've coloured this one. Really like how Miguel turned out. I'm not too keen on the background, but I really like him. I think he turned out really, really cute. Do I have any others in here? I thought I had another one coloured. Maybe not. Maybe not. I definitely need to come back into this book soon. Oh, there's Dante. I love him. He's so cute. Love that dog. Okay, and then we are going to finish off with the small mini block books. Again, this is one that got caught with coffee. So this one is untouched. Connor did send me quite a few of these recently, so they haven't been worked in as yet. He was destashing some of his books, and there was a few that he asked if I would be interested in, and I was like, yeah, absolutely, I would love to add them to my collection. So yes, we've got mini block Girl Power, and again, these books are such a lovely size. They're really portable. Did I just see Madame Medusa? I'm obsessed with her and Madame Mim. Yes, I did. Look. Oh, love it. Love it. Yeah, so we've got loads of female characters in here, both, you know, heroes and villains. But yeah, beautiful book. Really, really lovely. This is adorable. So that is Girl Power. Let's just zoom in a little bit. And then we've got Mini Block Cuties. This was another one that Connor had sent when he was destashing his books. And I've coloured that one. I'm not keen on it, but I wasn't feeling great when I was working on this page. So I just wish I maybe didn't put the fluorescent yellow around the puppies, but that's okay. It's a page, and I enjoyed the process. So that is very cute. So that is Disney Cuties. Another one that Connor sent was Disney Love Stories. I haven't worked in this one, and I need to put a bit of tape on the top. I thought I was pretty organised with having the books marked and stuff if they hadn't been worked in, but there's obviously a few that has slipped through the net, but that's okay. I'm only human. Yeah, this one is lovely. I think I would just give this a base of colour, and then maybe just pick out a few bits with like some fine liners and gel pens. I wouldn't want to go in with all the tiny little bits and pieces. Like, no. I used to think when I first started adult colouring that you had to go in and colour all the little bits, you know, and no, you absolutely don't. You can just give it a wash of colour, you know. That's lovely. Robin Hood and Maid Marian. I love that. It's so cute. Beautiful book. So that is Love Stories. Then I have Disney Princesses. Beautiful pages in here. The printing does look as if it's kind of faded. It looks washed out on quite a lot of these pages, but it wouldn't affect me colouring them. haven't done anything in that one either. Maybe I didn't put tape on these before I, well, obviously I didn't put tape on them before I put them on the shelf, but I must have just forgot, when the box of books arrived that Connor sent, I couldn't have labelled them. Okay, then Disney Le Grand Classique. Again, it's just beautiful. Bernard and Bianca. Cinderella. I just think there's nothing not to love about these books. They're beautiful. These would be a nice size to take on the train to Scotland with me as well. I think I'm going to just limit myself though to maybe like 2 or 3 books, because I'm only going up for a few days. So yeah. And then we have another Grand Classique. This one has Belle on the cover. Oh, these are just lovely. I love that. I know I've had this book before, and my kids had coloured in it, and Caden had done this one, and he did such a good job, and we had put a sticker on it as well. But I think one of my girls has this book now. But yeah, I'm happy to have another copy, and it means that whichever of the kiddos has this book, we can buddy colour, which is always really lovely. Love it. Okay, so let's put a bit of tape on that one. Oh my gosh, disorganized. Okay, and then the last of the mini block is En Famille, and I do have a whip in this book. The line art in here is quite thin, but it's still beautiful. But it bothers me because I think the printing in this book is off. Yeah, the pictures don't sit straight on the page. Can you see? They're kind of like slanted, so it does kind of bother me. It shouldn't, because I can still colour the pictures, but it's just when they're in frames and you can see that they're lopsided, and I'm just like, no. I saw, yeah, like, look, can you see how it's like wonky? But yeah, this is my work in progress. This has been a whip for, oh blimey, I don't know how long. I don't think it would take me too long to finish that one. But yeah, so that is my whip in that one. And then the last book in this video is this one. This is the Disney Dreams collection by Thomas Kincaid Studios. Disney Princess Colour Your Own Postcards. And again, this was sent to me by Connor, and I did put washi tape on this one. So I don't know what was happening with the mini block books, but yeah, he sent me this one, and it is beautiful. But wow, look at the detail. So that is definitely going to be a water-based marker and fine liner job. But yeah, they are absolutely beautiful. I'm so sorry I've been out of frame. Yeah, really lovely. But this is something that I just wouldn't be able to do whilst travelling, because I just wouldn't be able to focus on all these little bits whilst I was on a train. It's, it would be really, really difficult. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this video hasn't ended up being as long as I thought it would be. So we're looking at about 50 minutes. So that is not bad at all. I really hope that you have enjoyed part 6 of my colouring book collection and completed pages. Part 7 will be starting on my second shelf of Disney books. Now, whether that can be done in one video or need to be split into 2, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think we're making good progress with these videos. So thank you all so much for taking time out of your day and joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, stay safe, my loves, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.